Thank you. Well, it's my pleasure to be here. And since we're amongst musicians, this is a song about being a musician. I told my mom, when I grow up, I want to be a musician. She said, I'm sorry, son, you can't do both. I know you're concerned the path that my life is taking, but the lessons I've learned are worth more than the money I'm not making. I'm gonna take the time to live my dreams. I wouldn't change my life for anything. So don't worry about me, I'm doing alright. It may look like I'm struggling, but I'm loving this life, and I won't die if I don't make history. I'm right where I wanna be, so don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. In spite of how it appears, I haven't taken a vow of poverty. It's not your average career, but it's cheaper than getting therapy. I'm not waiting till some moment arrives. It's not the destination, it's the ride. So don't worry about me, I'm doing alright. It may look like I'm struggling, but I'm loving this life, and I won't die if I don't make history. I'm right where I wanna be, so don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. My existence is not measured by the things that I possess, by the person I become. So I'm gonna follow my heart wherever my passion leads me. If I have to swim with some sharks, I'm not gonna let them bleed me. And no matter how far I get, I won't be drowning in an ocean of regret. So don't worry about me, I'm doing alright. It may look like I'm struggling, but I'm loving this life, and I won't die if I don't make history. I'm right where I wanna be, so don't worry about me. Just ate a bowl of chili. Don't worry about me. Just doing what comes naturally. Tell me I'm probably doing this for free. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Thank you. Well, I met a guy that was walking around the world from India. And he was pretty tired, actually. But I was actually at a holistic health retreat where I was doing a 2-week fast. And I was at of all things, a nutrition lecture. And I was in the back, and some guy tapped me on the shoulder. There's a guy from India here talking in the other room. So I went over there, and it was at a time when I was was losing my wandering minstrel soul, writing songs for a lot of other people, which I was proud that I could do, but I was kind of felt like I was sitting in a cubicle, and so this kind of like re-inspired that wandering minstrel in me. Don't want to mess up that word. Anyway, so he invited me to go on this trip to India. It was we did a walk from the city of Ahmedabad, starting at Gandhi Ashram, to Delhi. And so when I arrived in India, we had this, I had this 24-hour plane ride. I'm standing at the doorway, and I'm watching, and they have this candle lighting ceremony signifying that people from all these different countries were lighting one candle, that we were all one. And I thought, wow, I'm kind of like in the corner. And Prem, his name is Prem Kumar, sees me. Ladies and gentlemen from America, Harold Payne, singer-songwriter. I go, oh my God, what am I going to possibly do? And I didn't even have my guitar with me. So as I'm walking up, I'm thinking, what could I possibly do? And I remember the one song in Hindi that Prem taught me. It's called Jyoti Si Jyoti, which means candle to candle. And they just had this candle lighting ceremony. So it was as if from my 10,000 song Hindi repertoire, I picked the perfect song for that moment. And they all knew it. So I got 10 seconds into the song, and the entire audience was on their feet throwing garlands of flowers up at the stage. You can remain seated. I'm going to do a little bit of that song, then go into the song I wrote about walking in India. Jyoti si jyoti jagate chalo. Jyoti si jyoti jagate chalo. Prem ki ganga bahate chalo. Everybody. Prem ki ganga. Bahate chalo. Which roughly translated into English means candle to candle, the light travels on. Candle to candle, the light travels on. Our love, like a river, flows ever strong. Prem ki ganga bahate chalo. I am a humble man from a village in India. I walk in the footsteps of those who've gone before. And this road I travel on will lift me up and make me strong. So when people ask me what this journey's for, if I take one step in the right direction, if I touch one heart along the way, if that one step becomes a chain reaction, my journey has not been in vain. I know no countries, no governments, I just know the people that the joy to meet. And the only flag I know is this peace band that I'll show when you see me walking down the street. If I take one step in the right direction, if I touch one heart along the way, that one step becomes a chain reaction, and my journey has not been in vain. If I take one step in the right direction, if I touch one heart along the way, if that one step becomes a chain reaction, then my journey has not been in vain. Got to say it again. If I take one step in the right direction, if I touch one heart along the way, and if that one step becomes a chain reaction, then my journey has not been in vain. Thank you. Sorry, my cold is gone, but I'm on the tail end of some coughing going on. So if I cough, duck. No. If I was smart enough to drink some, maybe that'd help me. I can use some of that right now. Thank you. A little more down to earth here. I was, we all have played in places where there were challenges in the setup, and so I used to play at a place where they made dinner announcements in the middle of the songs. And so, you're doing a beautiful ballad, and someone goes, Lopez, party of 12. So I thought, I can either, say, screw this and be out of here, or I can get a song out of it. And I realized, I could make lemonade out of lemons. And so this is a song that came out of that experience. And I want you to all join in with me by doing some choreography. There's a sound of the cash register, which is ka-ching. Can you do that for me? The sound of a tip jar, which is ding. And then the sound of the blender, I don't want any of you to practice that. When we get there, I want each of you to go deep inside and find your own inner blender. And you'll know when it's coming. I work in one of them combination dinner house and nightclubs. I got my name out in front and my picture in the daily news. I sing all the latest songs to keep the people smiling. When I go home at night, I got to sing myself the blues. 'Cause the only kind of music that the manager hears is the ring on the cash machine. If it ain't on the top of the pops, it's something I can't do. You guys are good. And 6 nights a week, I gotta sell my soul to the tip jar. Singing tie yellow ribbon, feelings and song blue. Now nobody really listens to what I'm singing. They're too busy watching the game, trying to catch the score. When I try to sing warm and tender, then somebody turns on the blender. And the voice on the speaker says, Johnson, party of 4. And the only kind of music that the manager hears is the ring on the cash machine. If it ain't on the top of the pops, it's something I can't do. And 6 nights a week, I gotta sell my soul to the tip jar. Singing tie yellow ribbon, feelings of song blue. I knew there's many times that I was playing at that place that no one was really paying attention. So sometimes just to kind of amuse myself, I'd throw in some off-color lyrics, or maybe I'd even mumble through an entire song. So I demonstrate this technique by singing this next verse without saying a single word, and some of you may not even notice the difference. I live by the Fred and I share the same. Down a Fred and mine, said and I, and I showed a break time. And down a Fred and mine, down the bread and drove, sheep all day. And the only kind of music that the manager hears is the ring on the cash machine. If it ain't on the top of the pops, it's something I can't do. 6 nights a week, I gotta sell my soul to the tip jar. Singing tie yellow ribbon, feelings of song blue. Singing Hotel California and just the way you are. We've lived it. For many years, about 40, I wrote with a guy by the name of Bobby Womack, and it opened a lot of doors, and we did a lot of songs together. And this one had a kind of a double life because the original song was called, Break the Chain. And we went to England. There's a guy named Damon Albarn who has a group called Gorillaz. And Bobby toured with them, and then they wanted to do a solo album. And so Damon said, well, Bobby said, I want to bring Harold. And he goes, Harold? You want to bring Harold? Why do you want to bring Harold? We got Damon Albarn and Bobby Womack, but he fought for me, and so he said, all right, you can come and we'll see how it goes. But you got to take his share out of your half. So, but he said yes, amazingly. And so I get there, and Bobby pulls out this CD that I had done that has this song, Break the Chain, on it. He'd never done, I'd seen like my CDs that I gave him with still the cellophane wrapper still on him in his closet, and I don't know what it caused him to do that. And he played this song, and they loved the opening lines, but they had a track that they wanted to use it. So we did a derivative copyright, basically, used the opening lines, and then it became the title song to the album. And then I kind of I added another section, so there's 3 different versions. This is the 3rd version. See, how's it going? The bravest man in the universe is the one who has forgiven first. The fighting cannot end when each one takes revenge. Peace will never come to the hearts of everyone till we break the chain. I felt the pain of losing touch with the brother who I love so much. I know that I was wrong to let this carry on. Precious time goes by, we can't see eye to eye till we break the chain. The children play on the battlefield among the bones, broken steel, where young men fought and died for someone's foolish pride, and all their hopes and dreams will never come to be till we break the chain. What kind of man could break the chain, release the past and live again? When each generation's sole occupation is to seek revenge, it never ends. No payback from way back will bring back the things you never had, never will. Break the chain. The bravest man in the universe is the one who has forgiven first. Fighting cannot end when each one takes revenge. Peace will never come to the hearts of everyone till we break the chain. Break the chain. Break the chain. You got it. Break the chain. A little softer now. Break the chain. Ooh. Break the chain. Thank you. This is I have a friend in Canada who's been down here a lot, but his name's Nathan Aswell, and he and I wrote this together. So many choices, so little time. mountains left to climb. Know that it gets clearer as I get nearer to where I'm meant to be. I can't be anybody but myself, and everybody else is already taken. I got to follow my own road, and God only knows where I'm going. Everybody trying to fit in, got to keep my own skin. Know that it gets clearer as I get nearer to where I'm meant to be. I can't be anybody but myself. Everybody else is already taken. I got to follow my own road, and God only knows where I'm going. Oh, oh, I can't be anybody but myself, and everybody else is already taken. I got to follow my own road, and God only knows where I'm going. Thank you. Well, I guess I should do a ballad of sorts here. Ballad of something. Let's see. Okay. Do this one. Something different. Somebody asked me to do a song about angels, and so I didn't have one, so I thought, well, I got to find one, and so I thought, it'll be quicker to just write one, so kind of wing it. Sorry. No, you're not. Little girl looked in her mother's eyes and asked a question that could only come from a child. Mommy, are there angels, and do they really fly? Will I know one when I see one? This was her reply. Oh, angels don't always wear wings. They live inside your hopes and prayers, and they dance around your dreams. They echo from the silence of quiet acts of kindness. Oh, angels don't always wear wings. There are little miracles that happen every day that never make the headlines, but make a difference anyway. Do you remember how your grandma dried your tears when you thought the world looked hopeless, and she'd magically appear? Oh, angels don't always wear wings. They live inside your hopes and prayers, and they dance around your dreams. They echo from the silence, quiet acts of kindness. Oh, angels don't always wear wings. There are moments in our realize that we're in the presence of God's messenger of love. Oh, angels don't always wear wings. They live inside your hopes and prayers, and they dance around your dreams. They come from the silence, quiet acts of kindness. Angels don't always wear wings. Angels don't always wear wings. Oh, angels don't always wear wings. Thank you. It's on an album. I don't have it here, but no, it's good. I think I have one here, but you can find it on stuff, on this stuff. Spotify, on not to buy Spotify. No, just kidding. No, I'm teasing. Yeah, iTunes. Yeah, wherever. So I'm going to go from the sublime to the ridiculous here. I'm going to do an improv here. I want to give you, the audience, a chance to inspire this next song, merely by giving me a song title, any title you wish, not something that's been done before, something you made up yourself. Now I'm going to improvise a song right here on the spot, risking my reputation for your entertainment. So I stole that line from the Chainsaw Juggler. You see on Venice Beach, I'm going to risk my life for your entertainment, and I just added my own little thing. Anyway, so thank you, Chainsaw Juggler. Should have had the background of the Angels Don't Always Wear Wings. It would be a good combination. But okay, so do we have? This is not Stump the Band, where you come up with a title that already exists, nor is it something where you take your great opus that you've been saving. This is just something off the top of your head that we will create together here, or I will create from your song title. Do we have any song titles out there? I Am Tidy. Oh, high and tidy, like T-I-D-Y. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay, well, that's in first place. So you don't think that she's a shill that I've planted in the audience. If there's anything else, and we'll put them together or do one. Anybody else? Where's my iguana? Oh, man. Check, please. No, no. Yes, one more. Blooms. Blues. Okay, Blues in the Garden. What was the iguana? They're writing a song for me. Thank you very much. I'm done. Okay, I'll pick one. Which one would you like me to do? This is your... No, come on. You or your wife, come on. Pick one of those, please. All right. Iguanas in the Garden. Okay, whatever. Rock, reggae, blues, country, bossa nova, singer. I said it was an instrumental. I've been to this beautiful place. Everybody's got a smile on their face. Sometimes the concerts are inside and sometimes they're out. This time it was inside, I beg your pardon, 'cause you didn't get to see the iguanas in the garden. own way, expressing love. Have you ever tried to feel one? Escape by changing colors like a chameleon. That's when you find the iguanas in the garden. Yeah, I've never been to a canyon on Kagel, and they don't even serve bagels, but that's all right. The view is incredible, and the chili is quite edible. You've got iguanas in the garden. There's probably a gecko or two selling insurance to me and you. They're easy to spot unless they're the chameleon kind. But we check what we can get. This place is actually a perfect fit for any musician who want to be in the position of having a beautiful audience, one of which is out in the garden. That iguana, that funky iguana, I think that he wanna come inside with us. Thank you. You don't want to know what's going inside this brain, trust me. Please give me the 2-song call when it's the 2-minute drill, 2-song. I don't want to cut into the songwriter time, so if it's that time, is it? Okay, all right. Okay. Well, I just like to say what a pleasure it is to share the bill with one of the most amazing guitarist, singer-songwriters, Jody Siegel. And my carpool partner all the way from San Pedro and Lomita. So this is even farther than that. This is a song inspired by a trip to Cuba. Cuba. Para ustedes que hablan español, se dice Cuba. But we had a songwriting retreat there with an amazing thing with a bunch of songwriters from here. We had Jimmy Buffett, Burt Bacharach, Mick Fleetwood, Lisa Loeb. I mean, all these. I mean, 20 more like that. And we two names out of each hat, and those 4 people wrote together from each side. It was incredible. And at the end, we had we did the songs that the PRO people picked, and afterwards there was a bus, and we went to the palace and had lobster thermidor with Fidel Castro. So I actually have a picture with shaking hands with Fidel Castro. Yeah. But I have one with Ronald Reagan too, so it kind of balanced each other out, you know. No. Anyway, I digress. So I'm down to 1 song now after that story. This actually was not written was written when I came home. It was inspired by a trip to, written with my friend Eddie Brown from the group Joe and Eddie way back, for anybody who remembers them. There is a meeting here tonight. His brother Oliver plays in a group with me called Gravity, and so Eddie and a woman named Chris Bennett. Take me where the sun is always shining, where the ocean breezes softly blow, somewhere far beyond the blue horizon, where Wherever there's turquoise waters flow. Oh, oh. Vámonos, vamos a la playa. Vámonos a nuestra isla de amor. Oh, oh. Vámonos, vamos a la playa. Dile al mundo que se vaya y sigamos al sol. Sigamos al sol. We can sit in quiet contemplation. Watch the people walking on the strand. Catch a wave and feel the cool sensation. Where was that? Just go running barefoot in the sand. Oh, oh, vámonos, vamos a la playa. Vámonos a nuestra isla de amor. Oh, oh, vámonos, vamos a la playa. Dile al mundo que se vaya y sigamos al sol. Sigamos al sol. La playa bonita, la playa. La playa, la playa bonita, la playa. Oh, 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 vámonos. Let's go down by the ocean. A la playa and relax in the sun. Vámonos. Come on and let's have some fun in the sun. Vámonos. Vamos a la playa. Dile al mundo que se vaya y sigamos al sol. Sigamos al sol. It's the sun, it's the surf, it's the sand, it's the season, it's the sky, it's the breeze, it's the depth, it's the breathing, it's the sight, it's the sound, it's the smell, it's the feeling. Vámonos, vámonos. Cozumel, Saint-Tropez, Ipanema, Bora Bora, Adelaide, Mykonos, Malibu, Miami, Florida, Rio, San Juan, Ibiza, Kagel Canyon. Vámonos, vámonos. Thank you. Fortunately, I was a Spanish major in college because I'm going to walk part of the Camino in Spain. And I got my walking shoes on here, and ready to go. I'm doing the Portuguese way, which is a little shorter than the 500-mile one. It's only 170 miles, so end of September. Like 2 weeks to 16 days, something like that. You know. Pardon? Maybe. Now I'm going. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I got time for one more? Okay. I had a request for this one, and I think, I mentioned that I wrote for many years with Bobby Womack, and Jody asked for this song. This is actually a song that came to me that because he played the guitar left-handed upside down, that it was not only literally that he played it left-handed upside down, but it was kind of a metaphor for his life because everything was handed to him upside down and backwards, and this is the song that came out of that. Well, I grew up in Cleveland on the poor side of town. If hard times was a river, then we all would have drowned. My daddy worked the steel mill, trying to make ends meet. And we sang for our supper when there was nothing left to eat. I pulled myself up by the bootstraps of hand-me-down shoes. We learned to sing together to chase away the blues. I found a way to turn my life around. I learned to play the guitar, left-handed upside down. Ooh, yeah. I used to sneak my daddy's guitar when he was working at the mill. Till one day I broke a string. Lord, I thought I would be killed. But he said, go ahead and play it, son, but you better play it well. 'Cause if you're just messing with my guitar, then you sure be catching hell. So I played those gospel changes like I see my daddy do. I can see behind that frown a big old smile starts shining through. His pride began to well up as he heard the soulful sound of his old guitar strumming. Left-handed upside down. Seemed like everything was turned around, so I worked harder to fit in. But that just made me stronger than I ever would have been. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. We sang in storefront churches, my brothers, my dad, and me. And folks would gather round to hear that woman harmony. And when I closed my eyes, I still can hear that sound. I'm playing my daddy's guitar, left-handed upside down. Ooh, yeah. Left-handed upside down. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Well, since other people are going to be singing, this will transition into that by do a sing-along song here. Jody, why don't you come up and sing this with me? She doesn't know what it is, but you know. And anybody else who knows this, Severin or Janie, anybody wants to come up and sing on this song, or sing from where you are, or come on up. Trust me. You know what we're doing?
Music song?
That's right. Music speaks louder than words. It's the only thing that the whole world listens to. Music speaks louder than words. When you sing, people understand. Sometimes the love you feel inside can get lost between your heart and your mind. And the words aren't really saying everything you wanted them to. But then you hear in somebody's song what you were trying to say all along. And somehow with the magic of music, the message comes through. Music speaks louder than words.
It's the only thing that the whole world listens to. Music speaks louder than words.
When you sing, people understand. Sometimes something falls to the ground and it makes some kind of a sound. I don't know if it was a guitar case or somebody's iPad breaking on the ground, but somehow it made its own kind of beat, brought the rhythm back so sweet. Makes everybody wanna sing along to that beautiful sound. Music speaks louder than words. It's the only thing that the whole world listens to. Music speaks louder than words. When you sing, people understand. It's done all you singers out there.
Music speaks louder than words. It's the only thing that the whole world listens to. Music speaks louder than words. When you sing, people understand.
Got to say it again, say it again. Everybody, music speaks louder than words. You know it does. It's the only thing that the whole world listens to. Music speaks louder than words. When you sing, people understand. Big finish when you sing. You sing. Wow, let's do that again. When you sing. Don't you know that people toda la gente de todo el mundo, people are gonna understand. Thank you.